Velocity TV begins now.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Full Velocity Racing Network. A little bit behind the 8 ball here tonight, but they're Slingin Outlaws Pro Late Model Series here at the Limaland Speedway. These guys getting locked and loaded. Going to be 2 big heat races here. 10 laps will be the distance. The rest of them will go. All of them will qualify on in to tonight's A main, and we're going to do 2 separate links here tonight due to all the dead air. So we listened to some of the fans. We've seen the dead air that was happening the last couple of weeks. We're going to go back to 2 separate links for everybody out there that definitely tunes in here to the Full Velocity Racing Network. Again, I'm Todd Stanton alongside of me, Justin Gledhill down there pushing all the controls, making all the magic happen. Is Jack Truitt as we get locked and loaded here for heat race number 1. And CJ Phillips going to start on the pole. To his outside, driving the number 1, that'll be Eric Keller. Inside row number 2, driving the number 37, that'll be Kevin Kaufman. Outside him, the number 77 of Warren Samoy. Nathan Kassler in car number 21C going to roll off in the 5th spot with the number 28 to 128. And that is Steve Spees. Curtis Uphoff in car number 129 going to roll away in the 7th spot with Alan McDonald rolling away 8th in the number 47. JD Sass in the number 022 going to roll away 9th with his outside dancing partner, the 33 of Martin Carr. Shotgun on the field, the number 17 of Christopher Long. As we get ready to go, green flag off a turn at number 4. Irish snap flag, green flag is out, and CJ Phillips assumes the lead down into turn number 1.
All right, off on the back straightaway, they're 2 wide right now for the second position. Fighting hard. This track's looking good and racy right here in this first heat, that's for sure. As CJ Phillips out to a comfortable lead there at the start of this heat race.
Yeah, CJ Phillips definitely pretty fast here in that number 6 machine. Good battle for the second spot between Kaufman and Keller, a pair of teammates, the 3D Racing teammates right now. 1, 2, 3. Is that number 37 of Kaufman down to the inside, Keller to the outside. Can't get the momentum going here early, but we'll see if Keller can get that top shelf working here. And we're coming up here on lap number 4.
Keller's definitely trying to work in that high side. This is one of those tracks that when the high side comes in, it comes in hot and heavy, and you're going to ride it hard. And definitely Keller's trying to work it in as early as possible, trying to work to his advantage here. The top 3 will lock right into the main event. As a matter of fact, I think we might be down to enough cars to where everybody will lock in. Hopefully for all these drivers, go straight into the A main instead of the B mains. They're going to single file out for the top 5 positions now.
The top 5 positions right now, pretty much like you said, Gledhill said, single file so far with CJ Phillips leading it with the 37 running in second spot there. Kevin Kaufman, one-shot scrapper recycling, number 37. The number 1 machine of Keller running in the 3rd spot. 4th would be Nathan Kassler in the 21C, and the 47 machine of Alan McDonald. I haven't said a lot about that name here in the Full Velocity Racing Network history, but Alan McDonald right now currently running in the 5th spot.
Yeah, McDonald having a strong run to start this heat race off. It's always good for him. As you see, we're getting down to 2 laps to go around here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. CJ Phillips led from the green, from the drop of the green. It looks like he's going to take the white flag as your leader, possibly lead all the laps.
CJ Phillips receiving the white flag here as they come down the back straightaway for the final time, already off into turns 3 and 4. Picking up heat race number 1, it's going to be CJ Phillips. Kevin Kaufman going to finish up 2nd. Eric Keller for 3. Nathan Kassler, Alan McDonald, Dave Spees, Warren Samoy, JD Sass, Curtis Uphoff, Christopher Long, and Martin Carr to round out your 11 cars. Heat race number 1 in the book.
As your 3D racing lineup for heat race number 2 is going to get out on the track now. And on the pole is going to be the 101 car, Brent Evans. To his outside is going to be the Payne train of Alex Payne. Starting in the third position is the number 03 of Bobby Mattingly, and to his outside, my buddy Jesse Johnsrud in the 75 car. Mitchell Farmer in the 11 car will be starting fifth, and to his outside, starting in the sixth position, will be the 3 car of Rick DeLong. Fourth row is going to be made up of the 57 car of Scott Schroyer, and to his outside will be the 14 of Brian Wax. Starting in the ninth position will be the number 41 car of Scott Monksguard, and to his outside will be the 017 of Adam Joseph. Shotgun on the field is going to be the 034 car of Brandon Gibbs. You know, Gibbs is usually quick too. I think this is one of his more favorite tracks, so hopefully we're going to see. Maybe he just kind of messed up there for qualifying and got a bad run there, and maybe he'll be able to climb up through the field as the iRacing.com pace truck going to pace around. We're going to give these drivers one lap to go here. We'll be firing off a turn 4 next time by. You know, Payne, after that good run last week, he wants to capitalize on that and keep the momentum going. Hopefully get up there and get this heat race win and start on the front row for the A main. Be a good start for him tonight. As the iRacing.com pace truck's going to pull on into the pits, and the iRacing I flag, green flag is out. It looks like Evans going to take off with a quick lead down into turn 1. Going to run on the bottom. Here comes Payne to the high side. Gets a little squirrely over there, but it's going to capitalize and get a good run coming off of 2. Going to fall into the second position. Looking underneath Evans now for the race lead. Is going to have something coming off of 4. Looks like Evans will lead lap number 1.
This is number 1 of Alex Payne now. Flies up in front with a slide job right in front of Evans in that 101 machine. Here comes the number 11 of Mitchell Farmer down the inside, side-by-side battle there with Mattingly. Mattingly right now running into the third spot, but Farmer has got around him now finally. That number 11 machine, now he sets sail for the 101 of Brett C. Evans. Evans right now holding on to the second spot as Payne right now maintains the race lead.
Payne's definitely getting a good run here at the start of this heat race. Going to go up high, get to the wall a little bit over there in 1 and 2. Going to have to fall. Going to end up falling back there to third spot. Go back to the top shelf in 3 and 4. Try to get the run coming off on the front straightaway. Going to muster his way up into second place again. Is he going to be able to go around on the high side of turn 2 and get the race lead? Going to charge down the back straightaway on the high side. Top shelf over in 3 and 4. Trying to get a run on the race leader. Looks like Evans still going to lead it.
Yeah, Evans right now holding on. Here comes Alex Payne back to the outside. In the number 1 machine, the number 11 hits one of the tires down the bottom. Mitchell Farmer, but yellow flag going to come out here. Yellow. The Miller Media Design yellow flag on the field as these guys get locked and loaded and restacked and repacked. Maybe Brandon Gibbs.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, Brandon. Yeah, Gibbs and Joseph got together going into turn 3 over there. Unfortunately for Joseph, getting turned around there. Have to see how the admins call that. Kind of one of those deals. This track is a little bit one lane right now as it's trying to work itself into the characteristics that it gives. And 2 drivers fighting for the same spot. And unfortunately, one goes around, but no harm, no foul. Both of them keep going. Right now, Brent Evans still your leader in the 101 car. Right behind him is the Payne train of Alex Payne in that 1 car, trying to chase him down and get into that lead position as the iRacing.com pace truck pulls in, and it looks like we're going to be getting the green flag back out in the air as Evans going to be your leader coming around to complete lap number 6. Firing off into turn 1. Evans still your leader. Payne's coming. What's he going to do on the high side in 3 and 4? Will he get the run on the front straightaway? Not quite enough yet.
Yeah, Alex Payne trying to get the momentum in that number 1 machine behind Evans. Evans is right now holding on to the top spot down on the bottom side of the speedway. Here comes Payne getting the railing up on the top shelf of the speedway. Putting that right rear up on the cushion there and definitely getting some momentum out the corner. Gets a tad bit loose there off of 1 and 2, but now back at it down to 2, 3, and 4 here off of turn number 4. White flag going to be in the air here this time around. Payne to the outside, Evans down to the inside. Evans trying to hold on. Here comes Alex Payne. One last time down into turns 3 and 4. The 101 makes a little bit of contact, and it's going to be Alex Payne taking down the victory here in heat race number 2. Second going to go to Brent Evans. Then you have Mitchell Farmer, Rick DeLong, Bobby Mattingly, Jesse Johnsrud, Scott Schroyer, Scott Muscard, Adam Joseph, Brian Wax, and Gibbs rounding out your field. So as we get locked and loaded here for the main event, 40 laps will be the distance. We're going to set things down trackside for Kevin Dedman and Dirty Grass Soul in the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free in the home of the brave?
And welcome back to the Full Velocity Racing Network with the Slingin Outlaws Pro Late Model Series here at the Limaland Motorsports Park. Getting ready to lock and loaded for tonight's feature as these guys just finishing up practice here around Limaland as checkered flag waving there from the iRacing official there atop the flag stand. Going to get ready, locked and loaded here for tonight's feature event here for the Pro Late Models. Reminder, folks, stick with us here on the Full Velocity Racing Network. We'll make our way to the Super Late Models right directly after this. Might be a little bit of a wait, but look for that link to go live as we get locked and loaded here for the A main. And our starting line is going to go away like this. Starting on the pole, driving the number 6 from 3D Racing, that is CJ Phillips, his dancing partner on the outside. Driving the number 1, that's the Payne train, as Glenn Hill calls it, Alex Payne aboard car number 1.
In third, in the number 37 car is going to be Kevin Kaufman. Rolling to his outside is going to be the 101 of Brett Evans.
Inside row at number 3 in the 5th starting spot, that is the number 1 of Eric Keller. To his outside, the number 11 of Mitchell Farmer.
Row number 4 is going to be made up of the 21 car of Nathan Kassler, and to his outside will be the 3 car of Rick DeLong.
Inside row number 5 in the 9th starting spot, driving the number 47, it'll be Alan McDonald, and outside him the 03 of Bobby Mattingly.
Row number 6 will be made up of the 128 car of Steve Speece and my buddy in the 75 car of Jesse Johnsrud.
Warren Samoy aboard car number 77, rolls off position number 13 with his outside partner. That's the Sidewinder driver, number 57, that's Scott Schroyer.
Row number 8 will be made up of the 022 of JD Sass, and to his outside will be the 41 of Scott Monksgard.
Inside row number 9 in the 17th starting spot, driving the 129, that's Curtis Uphoff. And outside him, that's the 017, that's Adam Joseph.
10 will be made up of the 17 car of Christopher Long, and to his outside will be the 14 of Brian Wax.
Last row on the field, driving the number 33 machine, that is Martin Karts, the high side hustler. And outside of him, having a really bad heat race also, that is Brandon Gibbs, as we're ready to go green flag racing here off of turn number 4. Field is stacked. It is packed. Pro Late Models coming your way live on the Full Velocity Race Network. We're green flags in the air.
CJ Phillips going to take off to the early lead, go to the top shelf in 1 and 2. Contain the lead over there. Payne train trying to come down, chase them on the bottom. Running in the middle, actually, as they're running 3 wide just about for the lead right now. As Phillips going to lead lap number 1.
CJ Phillips leading lap number 1, and Alex Payne running in the 2nd spot as we have 378 stars coming in from 3D Racing. As the backstory out there is we were kicked out from underneath the bridge. We got a ride with some weird guy. He had some cross eyes. I don't know. We thought he was all right, and he dropped us off. It seems to be in the middle of a desert, so now we're looking for some solar-powered fans, some water. We need some water. So stars go a long way, folks, as we're mounting out here in the middle of some desert. We don't even know where we're at. And CJ Phillips leading.
Yeah, it's getting pretty hot out here. Mount's getting kind of dry. I could really use some water there, Todd. I can use it about as bad as the Payne train's trying to get this lead right here. He's battling real hard up there with CJ Phillips running on the bottom trying to get around him. Phillips got that top shelf working to just mere perfection right now and almost walking away from Payne right now. Definitely want to give a big shout out to 3D Racing out there donating the stars. Come on, guys. You can't let 3D Racing take the early lead this month. Definitely going to have to catch up to them.
Yeah, definitely right now, 3D Racing doing a fantastic job out there. CJ Phillips leading this event right now, trying to walk away from the rest of the field. Is Alex Payne running in 2nd. Kevin Kaufman, really good run there with the one-shot scrap recycling. Number 37 running in the 3rd spot. Evans running in the 5th spot right now currently. Right there locked behind the 4th spot running Eric Keller. Keller right now definitely doing as much as he can do in that number 1 machine. And so far 3D. And then you got Alex Payne. You got 2 more 3D guys. Out of the top 4, we have 3 3D racing guys.
Yeah, 3D Racing right now really dominating the front half of this field. Looking good out there for them. Those guys are always really quick. And see our leader out there, man, it's just like he's rolling that top shelf around there. Not even struggling. And Payne train's up there trying to run it a little bit too. Looks like he's just getting a little loose coming off it too, and it's hurting him. And he's falling back more and more as he's about to get a little bit of pressure here from Kaufman. Kaufman's looking on the bottom trying to get around the Payne train over 1 and 2. Not going to have enough of a run off of 2. Momentum carrying right now for Payne. Right now it's pretty much, we got some side-by-side racing for sure, but this track, oh, looks like the paint train's going to get in the wall over there just a little bit in 3 and 4, going to give the advantage to Kaufman. Is he going to be able to do anything? Possibly throw a slide job? Nope, going to think better of it. Come down here into 3 and 4. Is he going to throw it now? Maybe looking at it. No, going to cut it off halfway through. And the momentum is going to carry the paint train right back up in the 2nd spot. As you know, Kaufman eventually is going to have to go ahead and throw that slider on him to secure that 2nd position. Just hopefully when he does it, it's no big fiasco for him. Usually be kind of dangerous here at Limaland to throw those sliders.
Yeah, definitely, Glenhill, these guys doing what they can do, but throwing a slider here at Limaland could be very devastating. As the one of Alex Payne right now holding on to the 2nd spot there over Kevin Kaufman. It's going to be interesting to see here. We're lap 17 of 40. You really want to save those towards the end of it, though, because it could cost not only you, it could cost the guy in front of you, and you don't really want to piss the guy off going into next week. And right now, it's so far Alex Payne being able to hold off Kevin Kaufman in that number 37 machine, but everybody else trying to chase CJ Phillips. CJ is checked out.
I'll tell you what, right now, we got a real good battle back here for around the 10th position. Looks like Kassler and Johnsrud, DeLong, and Evans, got Sass all mixed up. They've been running 3, 4, even one time I even seen them back here 5 wide battling for those positions, giving each other a bunch of room. That's what we like to see here. Is there going to be 4 wide coming off of 2? Get it all straightened out, a little bit of contact, no harm, no foul, keep it going. There's still 3 wide over there. Boy, they got a heck of a battle going on back here.
Yeah, good battle going on. Look at Nathan Kassler down to the inside. JD Sass right there. The number 3 makes a little bit of contact there with the 101, and the 101 goes completely sideways, brings it back, and handful of steering wheel. 101 of Evans keeps it going, though. And oh boy, these guys starting to beat bang off each other here in the Pro Late Models, just over halfway home here. 21 laps of 40 complete, and man, good battle going on back there around the 10th spot and Ford there. So you're looking at Kassler from 7th on back, and Nathan Kassler in that number 21 machine right there in the 7th spot. So those guys are really leaning on each other and making a whale of a battle there.
Yeah, they definitely are, but I'll tell you what, right now things are about to get really interesting for your leader, CJ Phillips, because he is quickly chasing down the back of this pack, and we've seen in this series many times when the leader gets to lap traffic, it causes a lot of problems for him, as there's just not a whole lot of room to run, especially around a track like this, and get around these cars. Luckily for him, he seems to be running the high side, and everybody at the back of the pack seems to kind of be on the bottom. So he might be all right for a little while, but he's going to get up in that group of them guys that are running on the top too, and it's going to cause some problems for him, as it might help out the Payne Train and a few of the others that are running in the top 5 to go chase him down. But he is really checked out from Alex Payne right now. Not surprising for CJ. He's always quick in these pros, and I think this might be showing that this is his wheelhouse here for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely quick, and definitely right now your race leader by quite a margin over. 2nd place running Alex Payne. Payne is going under a little bit of assault there from the one of Eric Keller. Keller was able to complete the pass on the 37 of Kevin Kaufman to move up into the 3rd spot. Now yellow flag going to come out. So let's throw that all out the window, all that terminology out the window, and let's stack these guys back up and see what happens. Slide City. Some more bad luck for him.
Yeah, it looks like Spieth might have got a little help there from Samoy. A little bit of bumper-to-bumper action there going into turn 1 and 2, and just got Spieth turned around, unfortunately for him. So it looks like Samoy will be going to the back of the pack for that one. Unfortunately for Spieth, he's going to be back there with him too, and have to try to charge his way back up there around the top 15 where he was, but still got a good little ways to go. Got about 11 laps left, and you know, I'm sure he'll be fighting to get back up there.
Yeah, I think we'll see them get back up there and fight back up through. There's still 12 laps to go.
Yeah,
a lot of time. Still, that's a lot of time.
I'm sure your race leader, CJ Phillips, definitely did not want to see that caution there, as he was quite comfortably checked out from the field, and still had a good little distance between him and the rest of the back of the pack to maybe finish this one out and be all right. But it looks like the iRacing.com pace truck is going to pull its way in we're going to be getting back green flag racing here as the iRacing I flag green flag is back out. Phillips going to charge over to the lead. Payne Train trying to chase him down on the high side, hustling.
Yeah, Alex Payne now looks down to the inside there of CJ Phillips. Phillips had a very comfortable lead now. Payne draped all over him here with 10 laps to go this time around at the line. So we'll see if Payne can continue with him and hang with him, or is CJ Phillips going to pull away? Well, I'm almost willing to bet right now Phillips pulling away there in the number 6 machine. He's definitely got the car to beat. As long as nothing bad happens at 6, I believe he's going to take down the victory here tonight. But Alex Payne right now running in the second spot with the one of Eric Keller right there. You can't count out Bobby Mantley and the 37 machine. Those guys all right in the fray.
Yeah, they're 4 and 5 wide back there, battling back there for about third on back. Really, everybody's trying to get around Alex right now. It seems like, almost seems like he might be holding them up, running that high side, but that's a fast way around the track as Keller's going to look down low, try to get a run off, just not quite going to have it up yet. As the Payne Train's going to hold it off, but don't hold your breath yet, folks, because it looks like Keller may clear him there. Going to be side by side still. Is he going to throw the big slider over here in 3 and 4? Maybe think better of it, but he's got to run. It looks like Payne's still in second place, but here we go, folks. We got a battle going on now.
Yeah, Eric Keller now down to the inside. Slide job up in front of the number 1 of Alex Payne, but Payne keeps it going as Keller going to complete the whole slider. Here comes the 37 down to the inside also. Kevin Kaufman, they're going 3 wide, and 3 wide directly behind him. Here comes Mantley up to the outside. In that number 3 machine, 4 laps to go this time around. We see 4 wide here, 3 wide, even for that matter. As here comes Mantley way down to the bottom again.
Yes, we got about 7 cars battling for second place right now. As the race lead might not have no competition, but I'll tell you what, second place has got more than they can handle. That's for sure. As Payne is looking in his mirror, just counting off them laps, hoping they can hold everybody off right now, as he's got just half the field trying to get around him right now.
Yes, the 37 looks low. The 21 of Nathan Kassler right there. The 22 J.D. Sass down to the bottom side. Really down there catfishing it here with 2 laps to go. Popsicle stakes up in the air for CJ Phillips, but the battle still continues to be hot there in that second spot. That number 1 machine of Alex Payne holding on. 1 lap to go.
As it looks like CJ's got a comfortable lead. He probably was going to come around and take the checkered flag here, but who's going to get second? It's going to be interesting. Looks like Payne might hold it off. Payne going to get it. Keller's going to be your third place finisher there, folks. Wow, what a finish there at the end. Mattingly right on the bumper of Payne. Kassler right there. Kaufman, Sass. That will round out your top 7, as all of them had a real shot to finish second there. Heck of a finish there at the end there.
Yeah, good finish there is, like you said, he had Farmer, DeLong, Schroyer, Johnsrud, Martin Karch making his way up through there to the 12th spot. Good run for him. Alan McDonald out there, 13th. Scott Muscard, 14th. 15th is Christopher Long. Brandon Gibbs, 16th. Brian Wax, 17th. Warren Samoy ended up 18th. 19th was Adam Joseph. Steve Spees ended up 20th. 21st was Brett Evans and Curtis Uphoff. Round out your 22 cars here as we make our way on down to BladeNode.com, Victory Lane. We're going to interview our top 3 drivers here for the Pro Late Models here live on the Full Velocity Racing Network. Coming your way next here in just a few moments.
Welcome everybody back here to the Full Velocity Racing Network over here at the Dirt Slingin Outlaws at Limaland Motor Speed Park. As it looks like Todd Stanton's caught up with your third place finisher down there. Todd, you got a copy with the third place?
Yeah, down here in right near BladeNode.com, Victory Lane, with the driver of the number 1 machine here tonight, Eric Keller, bringing home third. And a good solid run for Eric. Eric, Tell us about that race, man. One yellow flag. Not so bad there for 40 laps around Limaland. It could have been a lot worse. Trust me, seen a lot of bad races here at Limaland, but you guys put on a whale of a show. Tell us about your race.
Yeah, it was a good race. Trying to race Alex clean for second, and then the rest of the field right there at the end started kind of catching up. So I decided to fall back in place and see if I could push him along. I don't think either one of us had anything for CJ. He was just gone. Had a car set up to run that top line, and I was kind of counting on the bottom line to come back in, and it just wasn't there. So it happens though. I'm happy with the third place.
Definitely, it's got to be one of the more difficult tracks is Limaland, especially when this track Slickins off. We've seen a lot of carnage here in the past on the Full Velocity Race Network, a lot of different series and stuff, but it speaks volumes. You guys only have one yellow flag here with 22 cars at Limaland, and that was a pretty good race for you guys. Yeah,
we were hoping CJ would catch up that lap traffic and start messing him up a little bit, but he definitely deserved that win tonight, and hopefully we can pull something over in Supers.
Yeah, that's my next question. How do you feel about Supers, Eric, tonight?
I hope the track's a little racier, but I think the track will move back to the bottom and move around a little bit because Supers, top of the track's going to get worn out faster. And so that's my prediction, is that more grooves open up, and it'll start widening up to where it wasn't the whole time around the top, because the Supers having more power, it'll, they'll run the momentum line more and be up top. Should open up some other lanes for us.
Hopefully that's the case here tonight, Eric. But I'll give you that microphone one last time here before you go and get ready and strapped into that Super. Thank you. We'd like to thank you tonight.
One Shot Scrap and Recycling, they help us out. Swartz Speed Shop, ran by Chad Swartz. He helps us out a lot. Westside Signs, they do a lot of our graphics and logos and all of our posters. FVRN for putting this on, helping us out, and JMP Home Inspections, followed by iRacing, iFlag.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bring home third here tonight. We'll let him get strapped, locked, and loaded for the super late model race. That is Eric Keller, driver number one. We'll make our way on down to tonight's second place finisher, Alex Payne, who we've been accustomed to seeing him up front running, leading some laps. But tonight, Alex, it looks like you were just a tad bit off there, off that number 6 machine of CJ Phillips. But a solid run there and able to hold off a hard-charging Eric Keller, too, behind you.
Yeah, we were absolutely out to lunch compared to him. I loaded in. I was actually, we were on the Northeast Modifieds. I was in the shop pulling a motor out of a car, and I looked, and it was 7:12. And I'm like, wait a minute, we're racing tonight. So ran up, turned everything on, didn't get to practice, just qualified and raced. But, I mean, I'll take that. Still our worst finish is second in this league so far. So we're running decent. Just got to keep it up and go for the points, I guess. CJ was definitely the guy to beat tonight, no doubt.
It seems to be your MO. No practice, come into the server and just run.
Yeah, I have not practiced much at all, to be honest with you. I don't know. It's working okay.
Well, I can understand working out in the car in the garage and losing track of time. Done that a million times here, especially with New York and a lot of the big races coming up here soon down south here for the big block modifieds and different stuff. And it's gonna be it's go time for you guys, isn't it, up there?
Yeah, we're getting ready, in the shop every day, and I just, like I said, actually somebody posted something in this Discord, and that's how I looked at it and seen the name. I'm like, wait a minute, we got a race, so.
All right, Alex, before I let you go, man, I know you've been working hard and everything. I mean, we'll let you thank you. We'd like to thank you and get ready, maybe for the Supers. Maybe you have a little bit of practice.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to run them. I got to go back out there and finish that. But I'd like to thank Speed Connection, Speed Style Graphics, my whole team, Redline Motorsports, PayToWinSetups.com, and Big L's Guns. That's who I'd like to thank.
All right, Alex, I'll let you get back to it. I guess you got a little bit of motor pulling to do before that. Sir. And hey, you going down to Florida?
I don't think so. I think we're gonna get all the cars ready and be really good for the openers around here.
All right, I'm looking forward to it up here in upstate New York, hopefully with some fans this year.
Yes, sir, definitely.
All right, Alex, I'll let you get back to it, man. And congratulations on your second place finish.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, bringing home second here tonight, driver of that number 1, Alex Payne. We'll move it down here. We'll send it to Justin Glenhill, who's caught up with tonight's winner here, dominating fashion for CJ Phillips.
Yeah, we're down here in the Blade No Victory Lane, and I've caught up over here with CJ. And like you said, Todd, definitely a dominating performance here tonight. Had that top shelf rolling, CJ. Tell us a little bit about the car, man. Really no competition for you tonight, huh?
Yeah, the car was just hooked up tonight, man. There's not many weeks where I qualify on the pole for one thing. That never happens. But to win the heat race and lead every lap, that's couldn't ask for any better. That's for sure. Especially after last week.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough week for you last week, but you bounced back and come out in dominating fashion, showing everybody who's leading the way around here. And getting down towards the end of that race there, getting close to lap traffic, I bet you there for a minute you probably didn't want to see that caution come out. Probably would have rather fight the lap traffic, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I think I had like a 4-second lead. It kind of looked a little sketchy, with people up there too wide and stuff. But when the caution came out, I definitely at that point didn't want it to come out. But glad I could keep them behind me. Like I said last week, we had that old Ford motor in the car and it blew up going down the front stretch at Lernerville. And Calvin Hare and Scott Dobbs got together, got me a new Chevrolet motor this week. So definitely did the difference.
A good crate Chevrolet in there this week, that's for sure. Well, CJ, I mean, it was a dominating performance, so we got a lot of airtime for you. But I know you still want to talk about all the great help that you have on that car, so I'll give you the microphone and let you take it away.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'd like to thank God, my wife and family, everybody over at 3D Racing, all those guys. Just a lot of work everybody puts into these setups and practice week in and week out. That's what makes us all so fast. I Race and iFlag, Ken Skins, West Side Signs, Full Velocity Racing Network, of course, One Shot Scrap and Recycling, and old Chad Swartz over at Swartz Speed Shop.
Great, folks. Once again, that's CJ Phillips down here in the Blade No Victory Lane, the winner of tonight's Pro Late Models over here at Limaland for the Dirt Slingin Outlaws. Todd, I tell you what, man, we've seen a heck of a race there battling. What do you think we're going to see over in the Supers?
Some more of the good racing. I think you'll see. I really think that he hit the nail on the head there. With you're probably going to see a little bit more raciness as far as the supers go versus the late models.
Yeah, definitely the Supers, especially at this track, they put on a heck of a show. You can really race top to bottom throughout the whole night, and I think we're going to see a heck of a show here in just a little bit. So, folks, we're going to step away for a little while, but we'll be back here, I believe, at the top of the middle part of the hour, I believe. We'll be back here live on Full Velocity Racing Network for the Dirt Slingin Outlaws Super Late Models at Limaland. Make sure to join us back, and we'll see y'all then. For myself and Todd Stanton and Jack down there pressing all the buttons, we'll be back soon.